Bridgestone OTR tires keep the hardest working equipment in the world moving every day. In this video, we are going to dig down into the science behind tire indexing, what it is, how to recognize it, and how to prevent it. What is indexing and how does it relate to tires? The term tire indexing refers to circumferential movement, rotation, or spinning of the tire from the initial mounting position relative to the rim or wheel after it is placed in service. How do you recognize whether your tires are indexing? Today, we are going to focus on the most common place we see this condition: loaders. Loaders come in all types and sizes, but all can experience indexing. Usually, a visual inspection will show you if the tire or wheel parts are moving. See the way the block is shifted. Another simple way to check is to paint a line from the wheel to the middle of each tire on the vehicle at the beginning of the shift. Then, put your loader to work. If there is indexing, you will see the line on each wheel part and the tire move away from each other as they slip. Usually, this type of indexing will result in a loss of air as well as damage to the wheel components and damage to the bead of the tire. So, how can you prevent tire indexing? Let's look at the three most common causes of indexing. The first is incorrect air pressure. With today's affordable and easy-to-use TPMS systems like PressureStat, proper daily air pressure maintenance is more accurate and easier to implement than ever before. Always follow the tire manufacturer's recommendations for proper air pressure when seating the tire beads. Another common cause is worn wheels or wheel parts. Most loaders use wheels that are 3 or 5 pieces, unlike your personal vehicle that uses a one-piece wheel. When you mount a tire, the only contact to this wheel and rim is at the bead area shown in the diagram, in these two places. A difference of 1/8 inch could mean the difference between a proper snug fit and indexing. Wheel parts need to be inspected and measured using an approved device. Which brings us to the third part, proper installation, which includes the inspection of wheels, rims, and components. After you have inspected and thoroughly cleaned all the wheel hardware, the beads of the tire need to be properly lubricated using a thin coating of an approved lubricant. Many times, indexing is a case of using too much or the wrong lubricant when mounting the tire. Use vegetable-based tire lubricants only. Petroleum-based lubricant may cause damage to the beads area. Now the tire is ready to install. Once the tire is on the wheel and all the wheel hardware installed, we air the tire, making sure that the beads are properly seated through a visual inspection, both front and back. Many loaders also have a driver lock or key or a lock ring driver to assist in stopping indexing. If the wheel has drive lock components, make sure you use them. Equipment manufacturers recommend a 24-hour rest period after the tires are mounted and inflated prior to normal operation. Additionally, driving the vehicle in a figure 8 pattern prior to normal operation will also help ensure proper bead seating. If you follow these steps and you still have indexing, take a closer look at the machine. Identify the type of vehicle and look for any modifications to the vehicle or its bucket. Watch the operator use the machine. Watch how the operator brakes and the turning radius used. Also inspect the machine's load distribution. Prevention of indexing can be as simple as maintaining the proper air pressure and as complicated as torque settings on the equipment. In summary, know what to look for, use best practices, and follow manufacturer recommendations. And remember to always contact your Bridgestone representative if you have questions or need assistance.